Hello, welcome to my channel and checking out this video, and thank you so much for giving it a shot. This is a comparison of the Mesa Boogie MarkV 25 and the Mesa Boogie Recto Verb 25. They're both kind of in that similar class of amplifiers, both Mesa Boogie amplifiers. They both have some different features, and we'll get into that a little bit later. But basically, I'm just do some comparisons across the board with the different between the two amplifier channels and the different tone settings, and so we'll just dig in and see how that sounds. This is the Mesa Boogie pushed tone. This is the MarkV fat tone. We'll go ahead and do the crunch tone. This is the Recto Verb vintage tone. This is the Mesa Boogie Mark II-C tone. 5 on the Mark IV setting. This is the Mesa Recto Verb on the modern setting. This is the Mark V on the extreme setting. All right, so that was a comparison between the Mark V and the Recto Verb 25, both Mesa Boogie. The features between the two, you've got, I think you've got a little bit more width of tones, and the Recto Verb's probably a little easier to dial in, but to be able to use it direct, you have to use something like a torpedo, but it does give you the options of using the torpedo software to be able to change out your impulse responses on the speakers, and the Mark V, even though it has a direct out, it really only has two options, and we can take a look at that a little more in depth, maybe in another video. But it's got two options between a closed back and a open back speaker cabinet for the built-in impulse cab clone response. Impulse response. So, as far as having an tube amp that you can kind of, be able to go direct pretty quickly with minimal setup and be able to get a decent tone, I think that's a good, not a bad starting point. It just doesn't give you much flexibility in the back end. So you just kind of have to think about your tone as you're setting it up, and that's pretty much what you're going to be stuck with if that's what you track. Otherwise, maybe it's better using something like a torpedo and then recording that dead track and then adding some additional processing to it on the back end with changing out the impulse responses or even running it back through and getting more gain on it before taking it back out to an impulse response. So some folks, take that approach. They try to get maybe a clean recorded track and with minimal gain on it, and then it gives them the ability to add more gain later if they want to. Or you can try to dial in the tone that you want to begin with. It's all about really just managing your time and making best use of your time, rather than spending just hours and hours trying to dial in tone. Try to get a dispositioned tone that you want to use, and moving forward with that. But hopefully you like the video, and thanks for tuning in and checking out, and good luck. And be sure to check out some other videos, some music I've got up, and 4 different albums, couple singles, couple EPs, and check that stuff out. And hopefully you like it. And thanks for tuning in.